Welcome back to my channel. Top of the morning to ya. How are you doing today? I'm actually really excited. We're back for another vlog today. So if you're new, welcome. My name's Tyler. If you're returning and you're one of those 669 subscribers, I don't know what the heck the date is today. It's September something. It's the second weekend in September. I think it's like September 6th or 7th today. Yeah, welcome. I appreciate you for being here. Today I'm gonna be, this is gonna be a day off in the life as an artist, so I need to catch my breath here. I've been like working all morning. I need to slow down here. I'm doing an event today. It's called Marigold Days. It's in Manorville, Minnesota. I did this one last year. It wasn't 100% phenomenal, but we had great weather. We're supposed to have really good weather this weekend. I'm gonna be showing you in a little bit a bunch of reverse tie-dye shirts that I made. They look really cool. They are for sale on my website. They're 40 bucks a piece if you want to snag one of those. My website's www.rockinbakken.com. There's a link in the description below, and they're really soft, comfortable, and I'm a very big material girl. I like when things are soft. It's kind of a sensory thing, so to speak, but I'm just gonna kind of give you a little bit of a back tidbit of kind of what's been going on in the last week of my life. I haven't picked up my vlogging camera since I came home on Monday. Well, I guess that's a lie. I have actually been filming stuff for my music channel. I've been filming like a 1-month progress of playing the guitar. So I'm really excited about that. If you're interested in seeing that video, it's probably posted by now. There's also a link in the description. I'm not trying to like sell you on me or whatever. If you're new, I'm sorry about this, but I'm just kind of telling you what my projects are. I do have a music channel. Link is in the description for that. It's Tyler Bakken Official. I'm trying to get better at my guitar skills, so I'm gonna do a 1-month journey of playing the acoustic guitar and seeing how good I get. My fingers are super sore, so I have been working on that, but other than like directly speaking to the camera, I haven't been doing that. I kind of highlighted this in my last video. I'm gonna try not to talk too long, but I get a little bit chatty Cathy when I'm on here. See, I'm doing like the rabbit holes again. Just my brain. Just accept me for who I am. It's fine. You'll be good. But I have been very open and honest about my mental health journey, and my mental health hasn't been that bad since I quit my 9-to-5 job. And that's really bad. I'm kind of in this really weird place in my life. I've kind of mentioned before, I never thought I would be 30 with really no plan. I have YouTube. I'm gonna get more into short form content. It's not that I'm not planning things, I just don't have a specific path that I'm following. When I was younger, I always had a plan B. I'm just praying to God that I can make something work and make enough money to float myself throughout the winter time so I can focus on the things that I really want to do. And it's not that I'm entitled or whatever. It's just that I've worked my ass off, and I think out of anybody that I know, I do deserve this, and I do know that in my heart. And I'm not saying that in a conceited way or anything like that, but I've put in the work. A little backstory for those of you who are new. So when my mom passed away in 2012, my mom took her own life. And this isn't a sob story, it's just part of my journey, And I took that really hard, and I had several years. It was the majority of my 20s were spent depressed. I feel like a lot of it was wasted. I learned a lot of things. I went through a lot of trials and errors like the 20s are, but the 20s were some of the most painful years of my life, and I've learned a lot. And moral of the story is when my mom passed away, I quit doing art. And when I was 25, I think it was 24 or 25, I moved out to the East Coast to pursue my dreams to become a high fashion model. This is before I came home and got covered in tattoos. I came back and things didn't pan out and I felt like a loser, and I was like, what am I gonna do with my life? So I worked really hard. My goal was to buy a house. You know, everybody around me was getting married, having kids, all that, the whole 9 yards. And I couldn't seem to keep a relationship alive. I couldn't seem to understand why I kept attracting the same type of person. So fast forward a little bit, I got into therapy when I got home. I was in therapy for probably three and a half years. I was with the same therapist. And during the time that, like, when I moved to New Jersey, I ended up getting off medication because antidepressants didn't work for me. I'm not saying that for everybody, but my body metabolizes things and it just stops working and makes me so numb. I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole, but I started doing art, and that was something that I said I'd never do again because that's something that me and my mom shared when I was 18 before she ended up passing away. We did open a store and it was handmade jewelry, art pieces and stuff like that, and this is something that I never thought in my life that I would be doing again. And it's kind of this full circle moment, and it's not 100% positive, but I was thinking about this the other day, and I don't know why I feel emotional about this, but I never thought that I'd be fighting for something that I was running away from for such a long time. And I feel like that's what I'm doing. I quit my 9-to-5 in February, and I really took this journey seriously. I didn't sit on my ass and just wait for things to happen. And I think the reason why I got so down in the dumps was because it's like, after everything, and I've sacrificed so much, and I quit my job, and like, I really went for this. I signed up, I think I did over 30 art markets over the summertime, and I was just super burnt out. And so I allowed myself to sit in my space and journal and stuff like that. But yeah, I just had to be open about my feelings, and I was sad about some things, and I have never slept more in my life, I feel like, than this week. I've taken like 2-hour naps almost every day. I've been sleeping 8 to 13 hours a night. I've just been really tired, and I'm letting my body rest because, like Jim Carrey said, he's like, you know, depression is your body telling you that you need deep rest from this character that you've been portraying. And it's not that I don't know who I am. I'm not afraid to be me, but I'm still finding that person that's buried beneath all of those years of shit that's happened, trauma and stuff like that. So anyways, that's kind of what's been going on with me. I've just been taking a break from talking to the screen because, like, when I'm feeling like that, I legit am not the same person. It's like the lights are turned off and no one's home. So anyways, enough about depression. I'm gonna show you guys kind of what I'm working on here. Yeah, the moral of this video is not to chat and stuff. I just wanted to kind of give new people a rundown, or kind of the DL, the deets of my emotional damage. But these are the shirts that I worked on last night. I have all the sizes in stock now, so we're ready for the art market. But without further ado, setup started at roughly 8 o'clock this morning. It is now 8:06. I don't have to be there at exactly 8 o'clock. I don't like getting places right away or being like the first person or standing in line. I'm always at the right place at the right time, I feel like, so I'm just kind of going with the flow. I'm gonna package these, not package them up. I'm gonna throw these shirts in a tote, throw it in my car, and then shortly after, I'm gonna be on my way. So this is a day in the life of an artist on my day off. So it's currently 8:23. Technically, I'm not late because it's just setting up anyway. So I'm excited. Let's set this bish up. I keep on lying to. I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of. So I just finished setting up. This is awesome. Literally all I have to do in the morning is take down the sides and open her up and she's done. I really like when I come on a Friday if it's like a weekend sale and I get everything set up. And the nicest thing too is like I'm trying to find gratitude in small things. I always do, but one of the things that I thought of is when I was in this position last year, I was working my 9-to-5 job and I had to wait till I was done with work to come here and set up. And let me tell you what, it was nothing short than a clusterfuck, and it's a disaster and it gets really busy and people were really crabby last year, and this was really nice because I didn't have to like hurry up and set everything up and rush myself. I got to take my sweet ass time and just kind of go at my own pace and really enjoy my morning. So I'm really happy that I came here this morning. It took me roughly 2.5 hours, probably 2.5, or wait, no, just kidding. An hour and a half to set up, so that's kind of a record. I got my tent, tables, jewelry, everything set up, even the clothing rack, you saw that in there. So I'm very grateful that everything's set up today and I don't have to do much tomorrow and I can just solely save my energy for peopling. So we're doing good today. Excuse my mess, but this dog, I didn't know. Hey, calm, ma'am. Hey, you need to calm down. I didn't even say it yet. Wait for it. Do you want to go for a walk? Oh my God. Okay, we'll take you for about 20 minutes, then we'll come home because you're getting old these days. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go. Ready? Okay. Come on. Let's put your bra on. Come on. Come on, we gotta do a fit check, Cricky. You always act like you're getting abused when this thing's on. Oh, you're a lady. Yes, yes, are you excited? Oh, you're so excited. Every time I put this thing on her, she's stiff as a board. You can move. But when we get outside walking, she's fine. Alakazoo, boopity boppity boo. Alright, I had to adjust this thing about 60 different times because my giraffe ass wouldn't fit in the frame. So I'm gonna try one of these crew necks on to show you kind of what they look like. Sorry if you hear a dog barking, my neighbor's puppy is squealing like a little baby. Alright. This is a large. I'm 5'10". That looks... Hey guys, just me editing here. Don't mind my eyebrow hair. Clearly, they're real because if you smudge them, they look like that. And I didn't realize in the video that when I was putting the crew neck over my head, I effed up my eyebrows. I browsed the internet. And also, since I'm so tall and I didn't fit in the frame, you saw like the underness of my chin. But it's fine because it's just a shirt. Who's looking at me anyway? It's super comfy. Usually I go for a medium, but I really like the way that the large fits if you're looking for like the oversized fit. And then I also like wearing these. I like to wear like, usually I wear layered. I usually don't wear shirts like this, but the neck usually doesn't show in that. It's kind of a bad representation, but a lot of times I'll wear my handmade necklaces and I layer them. Like I'll wear this one and then I don't have any really sitting here, but like I have wire wrap mushroom pendants that I'll put with this too. But look at the color. This is fire. I really liked how these turned out. I tried a different approach and I also tried a different formula and I really like the way that these turned out. But yeah, that's what these are if you're interested in one. Link is in the description below. They're $40 a piece, so I appreciate ya. Oh, and also real quick before I forget, I mentioned that the material is soft. Muy bien. Okay, so this is what the painting looks like so far. Today I worked on shading in the blues. I might do a little bit more. There are some spots that I'm very picky about. I actually might redo the whole thing because I'm a little anal like that. And then I'm going to redo the yellow, but first I'm going to come in with more white and maybe make these bolts bigger. And then I'm going to make little tiny ones. I don't 100% know how I'm going to blend these in, so she's coming together. Yeah, so if you are interested in seeing behind the scenes footage, which is exclusive content, feel free to join my Patreon. I have 2 tiers. One is $5 a month and the other one is $10 a month. The link is in the description below, so if you want to read, I write little novels of, you know, kind of how the pieces are coming together, what's going on in my mind, what it relates to, talking about my day, more in-depth information, mental health, and kind of my journey in life. I don't know, I keep looking at this eyebrow. I must have been anxious because I picked some hairs out of there. I can see some hair missing on my eyebrow. But anyways, I hopped on TikTok live today. That was the first time since April because I kind of boycotted them for a little bit. If you've seen the video and you've been here for the journey, you know which video I'm talking about. They were kind of on my SHIT list, but I have since forgiven them and took a little bit of a much needed break from the short form content. I will be getting back on there. I'm kind of looking at getting a different phone with more storage. That's in the works. Been saving for it, so we will see what I shall purchase because I really need to get something happening as far as a plan in place, and just kind of getting this stuff, how am I trying to word this? Words, Tyler, words. I need to slow down. I need to get my content out into the algorithm, and I need to do more short form content. There, I slowed it down a little bit so you understood what I was trying to say. But yeah, I hopped on there for about an hour and I painted. There was only one person that, you know, was one of my followers, one of the almost 4,000 followers on there. So if you're on TikTok, feel free to follow me if you want to see some art videos. You'll be seeing them this fall/winter time because I'm gonna have a lot more time to paint, and hopefully I don't need to go back to corporate America or do any kind of job working for someone else. I'm just praying to God that something works out. But until then, I'm gonna be hustling hard. And if you watch till the end of this video, I really appreciate you. Please let me know how long you've been subscribed to my channel. I'd love to hear from you guys. And if you watch till the end, drop me a comment below and make sure to like it. And I'm pretty sure over 60% of you aren't subscribed. So if you aren't, please do, because hook a sister up. We're trying to get monetized here, okay? We need some funds. Low pockets looking a little dry these days. Anyways, until next time, peace out, my homages.